You feel it, don't you? That frustration of being overlooked. You speak, but your words evaporate. You have good ideas, but someone louder takes the credit. We're told to hustle harder, speak up, and be more confident. But what if the real path to power isn't about making more noise? What if it's about mastering the art of silence? Niccolò Machiavelli, the infamous Florentine philosopher, wrote the ultimate playbook on power 500 years ago. And his secrets have nothing to do with being the loudest person in the room. They are about becoming the smartest. In the next 10 minutes, I'm not just going to give you quotes. I'm going to give you the 7 Machiavellian laws that will transform you into a calm, controlled, and undeniable force. This is how you stop asking for respect and start commanding it. Power isn't something you're given. It's a language you learn to speak. While others are shouting, the truly powerful are moving pieces on a board no one else can see. They don't rely on luck or brute force. They operate with surgical precision. Machiavelli didn't write a self-help book. He wrote a war manual for the human mind. And the first battle you must win is the one fought within yourself. This is where your transformation begins. Law 1. Master the mask. Your face is a weapon, not a window. Before a powerful person controls a room, they control the 16 muscles in their face. Machiavelli warned that emotional transparency is a fatal weakness. If they can read your face, they can read your mind. And if they can read your mind, they can predict your next move. And you've already lost. The first law is emotional neutrality. No flinching when insulted. No wide-eyed excitement when praised. No micro-expressions that whisper your fears or insecurities. Your face must become a mask of calm neutrality. Think of it like this. In a high-stakes poker game, the player who reveals nothing with their expression, regardless of the hand they're dealt, controls the table. They create uncertainty. They make others second-guess. When chaos erupts around you, let your stillness be the anchor. People obey what they can't figure out. If your face tells no story, they're left guessing, and in that uncertainty, they begin to follow your lead. Law 2. The law of the lever. Think in leverage, not in labor. The average person asks, how much work do I need to do? The powerful person asks, what is the single action I can take that will make 10 other actions irrelevant or effortless? This is the difference between labor and leverage. Machiavelli understood that a ruler's strength isn't in how much he does, but in how well he orchestrates. He doesn't push the boulder, he finds the lever that moves the mountain. Your daily habit must be to constantly search for these points of leverage. Before you start a task, ask yourself, is there a way to achieve this outcome with 10 times the impact and half the effort? Maybe it's building a system instead of repeating a task. Maybe it's making one strategic phone call instead of sending 50 emails. You don't argue to win every small point in a meeting. You frame the initial agenda so the outcome is already tilted in your favor before the debate even begins. Stop measuring your day by the hours you worked. Start measuring it by the leverage you created. Law 3. The law of scarcity. Control access to yourself. You cannot be powerful if people can consume your time and energy like tap water. Machiavelli advised the prince to appear accessible, but never truly be accessible. Why? Because familiarity breeds contempt. The moment you are always available, your value decreases. The powerful build 2 invisible shields, scarcity and irreplaceability. First, scarcity. Your time is a guarded throne room, not a public park. Your replies aren't instant. Every meeting is expensive, in your time. This isn't about being rude, it's about being rare. When you do grant access, it's felt as a privilege. Second, irreplaceability. Master a niche, a skill, or a role so completely that you are the only one who can do it. Become so singular that the system bends around your presence. When you are both rare and essential, you become untouchable. People stop testing you and start protecting their proximity to you. Law 4. The law of the high ground. Build alliances on strength,
not need. Powerful people rarely walk alone, but they never build their alliances from a place of emotional need. For Machiavelli, alliances were tools, not friendships. They are built on mutual usefulness, not mutual affection. The habit of the powerful is this: connect based on utility, not dependency. Be friendly, be generous, but never become emotionally entangled. If you need someone more than they need you, you have handed them the leash. You always maintain the high ground in every connection. That means you are the one who provides more value, who has more options, who is less dependent on the outcome. You compliment in public, you observe in silence, and you correct in private. You give just enough to make them feel valued, but never enough to make yourself vulnerable. The powerful man never leans. He builds bridges, but only when he controls the terms of the crossing. Law 5. The law of the echo. Your reputation is your ghost. Machiavelli's sharpest insight was this: once a prince has a reputation, he no longer needs to act. His name moves first. His presence precedes him. Your final evolution is to become a presence so sharp that others talk about you when you're not in the room and still don't fully understand you. This is how legends are formed. You don't push your image, you create an aura. The fewer people who truly know you, the more they project greatness onto you. You stop being a person, you become a myth. So you don't overshare, you don't explain your process, you let silence be your biography. Let your wins arrive without announcement. Let people feel your rise without being invited into it. Don't tell them who you are. Make them wonder. Let the speculation spread. Let them say, "He only speaks when it matters," or "She always knows more than she says." That's power. Law 6. The law of the silent blade. Handle threats quietly. Machiavelli wrote, "Injuries should be inflicted all at once so that their ill savor is less." This means you never lash out emotionally. You never retaliate publicly. You don't make threats, you make decisions. When someone disrespects you, say nothing. Prepare, wait, then remove the invitation, the opportunity, or the access quietly, irreversibly. Let your punishment be clinical, not chaotic. They won't see the knife, only the wound, and they'll never forget who did it. You never have to punish twice because the echo of your first action does the work for you. You don't argue, you disappear. You don't retaliate loudly. You remove access and let the silence sting. Soon, you won't need to draw boundaries. People will draw them for you before they even speak. Law 7. The law of the silent evolution. Evolve without announcing it. This is the most dangerous habit of all. The weak plateau. They reach a level of comfort, get some applause, and begin to rot inside that comfort. The powerful do the opposite. They evolve in silence. They rebuild themselves like assassins, in darkness, with zero need for external validation. They identify a flaw and eliminate it privately. They gain a new skill and reveal it only when it breaks the room. Machiavelli's most lethal advice was to never let them see you coming. When you evolve, say nothing, reveal nothing, just arrive, different, sharper, quieter, unreadable. Let them only realize what you've become when it's too late for them to match you. These aren't just habits, they are a system, a default operating system for power. You've learned the laws, you've built the posture, you've hardened your presence. Power is no longer a mask you wear or a mood you slip into. It's your new instinct. You radiate it. Your presence bends conversations. Your absence haunts rooms. You don't inspire, you command. My question to you is this: what is the one area in your life where applying just one of these laws would change everything? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this breakdown of power valuable, signal it by hitting the like button. And for more strategies on mastering influence in human psychology, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a lesson.